Well, hello everybody and welcome to Vinyl Treasures. I'm your host, Johnny G. John Galindo, coming to you live each and every Wednesday only here on Oldies and More Radio. Also live on YouTube. Want to welcome you to the September 6th, 2023 All 60s edition of the Vinyl Treasure Show. You can join me from 9 to midnight with some cool Soul 45's out of my collection. We just opened up tonight's show with Eddie and the Dehavalons. Eddie and the Dehavalons on Don Robey's Peacock record label out of Houston, Texas. And the song called Baby Dumplings from November 1962. Now, Eddie, his name is Eddie Silvers, and he's out of Chicago, and he wrote this tune. He also played the saxophone on that song there, and also he's a flutist, an arranger, and a songwriter, and that's his only release there on Peacock Records from November 62. Eddie and the Dehavalons with Baby Dumplings, and haven't had dumplings in a long time. I think I got them at the Chinese restaurant the last time. But anyway, enough of my babbling here. Let's open up the vocal portion here with this singer from Grove Hill, Alabama. He grew up in Mobile, Alabama. Best known, well, I should say he had a big hit with an instrumental of a song called The Horse. His name, Clifford James Nobles, but you know him as Cliff Nobles. But the A-side, I should say the original A-side of that song, The Horse, that instrumental, was a vocal. But the DJ started playing the B-side of the 45, so The Horse became a big hit for him. It was his second of two on the Filet of Soul record label. But this is the vocal, and this was a 45 my aunt had in her collection, and she liked it for the vocal. This was a number 11 record on WMBM in Miami, Florida. Let's go to February 68. Give a listen to Cliff Nobles on the Filet of Soul record label. This is The Horse with Words, and the song is called Love Is All Right. Cliff Nobles.
Girl, you made me what I am. My happiness
February 1968 release there for Cliff Nobles. Cliff Nobles, that is the A side of the 45. Love Is All Right. It's the ace. The B side is called The Horse. His second of 5 on the Filet of Soul record label. Let's continue now here on the All 60s edition. This next group formed in the 1950s. They were attending a Centennial High School in Compton, California. Jesse Belvin was instrumental with the signing to Demon Records back in 1958, and they had a big hit called Western Movies back in 1958. But they continued to record well into the 1960s, recorded for many different labels: Titan, RV, Duo Disc, Tri-Disc, Loma, and this label, Mirwood Records. This is their first of 6 on the Mirwood label. Tune written by Fred Smith and Shirley Mae Matthews. This charted number 19 on WJLB in Detroit, Michigan. I have a whipped copy of this. It's from January 66. Plays okay, though. These are the Olympics. The Olympics on Mirwood Records. We Go Together, parentheses, Pretty Baby.
I wanna be the honey, and if you were a bank, sugar, I gotta be the money, and if you were a cake, pretty baby, I wanna be the ice on, and if you were a fancy car, I gotta be the license, 'cause we go together, pretty baby, and I love you. We go together, pretty baby, and I and if you want 25 cents, I gotta be the quarter. And if you want table, baby, I wanna be the leg. And if you want chicken, baby, I gotta be the egg. 'Cause we go together, pretty baby, and I love you. We go together, pretty baby, and I love you. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. And I don't mean baby. I love you, baby. Now if you wanna have a baby, wanna be the foundation. If I could love you, had to be a relation. And if I work it right, I gotta wear the blue. And if you want them, baby, I gotta be the glue. 'Cause we go together, pretty baby, and I love you. We go together, pretty baby, and I love you. We go together, pretty baby, and I love you. I go together, pretty baby, and I don't like
Those are the Olympics. The Olympics, yes, the Olympics, their first of 6 on the Mirwood record label. That one there from January 1966. We Go Together, parentheses, Pretty Baby is the name of the tune. That one there, number 19. Did I say that? Number 19 on WJLB out of Detroit, Michigan. Did I say that right? I don't know if I mentioned that. That's on the Mirwood record label. Boy, was it hot here in New York City today. It was horrible. We had such great weather last Friday, Saturday. Sunday started getting a little bit hot, but Monday and Monday, Tuesday, horrible, humid. Right now it says 77 and clear, but very humid here in Westchester County, New York. Hopefully it's nice and cool where you are. So sit back and relax as we continue here. Up next, I don't know much about this group, although every time I see the Byrds, I think of that Tippi Hedren movie, which I think is pretty good, that Alfred Hitchcock movie called The Byrds. Imagine if they redid that movie now with the technology they have. That would be pretty cool. But the writing team on this, they are Larry Weiss and Lockie Edwards Jr. They wrote some cool tunes in the 1960s for artists like Ray Fleming on Cub, Anna King on Ludix, Timmy Euro on Liberty, Joyce Alexander on Warner Brothers. Wrote that tune Here I Come, and Baby Washington on Sue, Leave Me Alone. That's a great record they wrote. Just to name a few, but here's another song that they wrote. This is on the Sue label, and it's by a group called The Byrds, and that's what makes me think of that Alfred Hitchcock movie. But this is from January 65. The Byrds on Sue Records. It's called He's My Guy, parentheses, and I Love Him. The Byrds. Those are the Byrds there on the Sue record label. Juggy Murray Sue Records from January 65. He's My Guy, parentheses, and I Love Him. I thought that movie was really cool with the Byrds, though, but you never really, what really got the Byrds angry? That was the question. Never really answered that. You had to think about it. But I just thought the Byrds was pretty cool when they start pecking through they boarded up the house and they're coming through there. The thing is, how did they get into they got into the chimney? Did they open the flume or something and they all flew in there? I don't know. But I remember watching that as a kid. When the lady was walking to she wanted to get some of the feed for her animals at the farm, and she goes in the house and she sees all the teacups all broken along the side, and she goes in the guy's bedroom and all his eyes were like plucked out, and you saw these two. That's when I was young, and that really scared me, that part, and however he did it, I don't know. Alfred Hitchcock was like a master of that stuff. We get on a tangent here. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show for this next group. They're from Wilson, North Carolina. Their debut single came out on the North State label, which I have. I found that at a flea market, not a flea market. I went to a garage sale on a rainy day, and I said, what is this record doing in this house in New York? I don't know, but their debut single came out on the North State label in March 68. Then it was picked up by ABC Records. They purchased the master and released it nationally. It was a direct transfer from the 45 and put out in May of '68. Became their biggest hit, a song called Girl Watcher, but this was the follow-up and their second of 3 on ABC, a tune written by Tom Dorsey, produced and arranged by Johnny Pate. It features a Donnie Weaver on lead. He's the lead singer. This charted number 76 on Billboard, a big number 8 record on WLEM in Lamars, Iowa. Let's go to October 1968. Give a listen to The Occasions. The Occasions on ABC. It's called Love Machine.
I'm a love machine. Oh yes I am. Yes, I'm a love machine. That's what I am. To turn me on, just come a little closer. I'm a typical man, I'll do what you wanna. Baby, don't you know what I mean? Wanna be your love machine, yeah. Kisses by the dozen. Girl, I wanna be your love machine. Your love I'm gonna win. I got perpetual motion movement, high-speed gears, and I won't cause a sin. The nicest thing you've ever seen. I wanna be your love machine, and I'm brand new. Ha. I wanna be your love machine. I'm guaranteed to love you. Yeah. Girl, I work morning, noon, and night. Oh, that's right, I'm designed to keep my love uptight. Girl, I wanna be your love machine. Just turn me on. Your loneliness will be gone. Ha, ha. Yeah, I'm guaranteed to love you. Don't you know, girl? Yes, I do. I want you to turn me on, baby. Ha. Your loneliness will be gone. I'm guaranteed to love you.
I have to send that one out to my buddy Dave the Rave. He is a love machine. He likes that tune there. October 1968, The Occasions. Donnie Weaver on lead. The Occasions, their second release on ABC. Love Machine is the name of the tune. I know I bought the Love Machine by the Miracles. Remember that one by the Miracles without Smokey Robinson? Anyway, let's continue here. Let's go to Chicago, Illinois now for the younger brother of Jerry Butler. This group formed called the Enchanters while they were in high school, or I should say his group, and would have his first release in 1963 on the OK record label. Let's give a listen to his seventh, and this is actually his final release on OK Records, not mentioning his group the Enchanters on this one, but it's a song he wrote. This one produced by Carl Davis, arranged by Johnny Pate. This charted number 15 on KDAY, if you were listening out in Los Angeles, California. And this is from August 65, the final release on OK Records by Billy Butler. It's called, in parentheses, I've Got a Feeling, Then You're Gonna Be Sorry.
When I'm
you hurt certain people like there's no tomorrow. But when you hurt certain people, it ends up in sorrow. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone, and when you find yourself all alone, you're gonna be sorry. I know you're gonna be sorry. Wake up and check yourself. I think you've been misled. One of these early mornings, you're gonna remember just what I've said, and you're gonna be sorry. I say you're gonna be sorry.
That is, that's a Curtis Mayfield written song, Charlene. It's not anyway. There you go. That's Billy Butler there. Billy Butler. I said it sounds like the Impressions, yes, because Curtis Mayfield wrote it. That's why. August 1965, Billy Butler on the OK record label. I've Got a Feeling You're Gonna Be Sorry is the name of the tune. I could send that one out to somebody, but I won't do it. But anyway, let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures. This gal, she was born in Harlem. Her real name, Doris Higginson. Doris Higginson, and but she recorded as Doris Payne. She picked that name to record her first release on Everest Records, I think. Everest and Shirley, I think she had releases in 1960, but she signed with Atlantic Records in 1963 and changed her name to Doris Troy, and she had 4 releases on the Atlantic label. This was her first and her biggest hit. And Johnny G is good for at least 1 or 2 hits. I think we can call that well, maybe not the Cliff Nobles as big a hit, but maybe Mark Speck would call it a hit. But this definitely is a hit. This tune she co-wrote. This one arranged by Artie Ripp, charted number 10. This is definitely a hit. Number 10 on Billboard, number 3 on the Billboard R&B chart. Big number 1 record on KSAN in San Francisco, California. We go to April 1963 for Miss Doris Troy. Doris Troy on Atlantic, her big, big hit. It's called Just One Look. On the Vinyl Treasure Show, that's Doris Troy. That's her first release on the Atlantic label. Just One Look is the name of the tune. They used that in a commercial, I think, on TV. I forget what that commercial was. And Miami Santi in the Oldies and More chat room says that, 1979, Linda Ronstadt had a hit with that record 16 years later. And anyway, I hope she's doing well. I know she wasn't doing well, Linda Ronstadt. But anyway, let's continue here on the All 60s edition. Back to Chicago we go for this next group. First recording for the OK record label, but then they signed with Brunswick Records to have 16 releases on the Brunswick label. This is the B-side to their third. The A-side is actually a good record too. It's called Girl, I Need You, but this is the flip. And this side did chart, also charted number 21 on KATZ in St. Louis, Missouri. This is from February 67. It features Tommy Green on lead. Give a listen to the Artistics. The Artistics on Brunswick. It's a B-side. It's called Glad I Met You.
My days were so miserable before you came into my life. I had nothing but heartaches and pains, and ooh, not to mention the strife. But ever since you came my way, I've had much brighter days. Maybe I'm wrong not to be blue, but one thing I know is true. You gave me something no one else could. You gave me love, and it was very, very good. You gave me more happiness than I've ever known. And ooh, baby, you gave me you to call my very own. Glad I met you. I'm glad I met you. You gave me love so tenderly, baby. You broke my chains of loneliness and set my poor heart free. You were my wish, my dream come true.
B-sides here on the All 60s edition of the Vinyl Treasure Show. That is that's the art. Those are the Artistics there. Tommy Green and the Artistics. February 1967. That is the B-side to their third release on Brunswick Records. Glad I Met You. I'm glad I met you. Aren't you glad you met Johnny G here on the Vinyl Treasure Show? If you're new to the program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell your friends about it. We're here every Wednesday playing Soul 45s out of my collection, all on original vinyl too. 9 to midnight. So click the thumbs up if you like what you're hearing. Also click the bell to get all notifications. You want all notifications from Johnny G. Let's continue here for this next gal. She is the sister to singer James Phelps. He had releases on the Argo and Fontana labels in the mid-1960s. But I'm guessing she might be older, though, because she started recording back in 1961 for United Artists Records. She did 4 singles on United Artists and moved over to Columbia for one. But this is her very last single that came out on OK Records, and I think it's her best one. That's my opinion here. This tune arranged by Riley Hampton, produced by Carl Davis and Gerald Sims, and it actually sounds like a Major Lance song with a girl singing to it. But anyway, let's give it a spin. January 1966. Her name is Joyce Davis. Joyce Davis on OK Records. It's called Hello Heartaches, Goodbye Love.
No peace will I find, little boy, till once again I can make you mine. Smiles have altered to tears, tears won't wash away my fears. That's why I'm crying, that's why I'm crying. Can you hear me crying? Can't you hear me crying? Hello heartache, and goodbye love. It seems you've built a wall around your heart, afraid that sharing it might tear it apart. In my heart there's a burning flame, keeps repeating over again. Hello heartache, goodbye love, and goodbye love. Hello heartache, goodbye love, goodbye love. Hello heartache, goodbye love. I know no peace will I find, little boy, till once again I can make you mine. Smiles have altered to tears, tears won't wash away my fears. That's why I'm crying, that's why I'm crying. Can't you see me crying? Hello heartache, goodbye love, and goodbye love. Hello heartache, goodbye love.
Sounded like a Major Lance record, but done by a female. Her name is Joyce Davis. Joyce Davis, January 66 release, her release, very last release, came out on OK Records. Hello Heartaches, Goodbye Love. Who typed that in? Peggy, I think Rob mentioned Peggy March had a song with the same title. Yes, that's one of the specials I can do on a Monday afternoon. Same song title, but different words, yes, by different artists. As we continue here on the All 60s edition, got a duet up, and I guess the brass at the Volt Stax Volt Stax Record Company said, we're doing really well. Otis Redding doing well on the charts with his releases on Volt, and Carla Thomas doing well on Stax. Why don't we put them together in a duet? Maybe they'll have a hit. Maybe they'll have some hits. Well, they actually had 3 releases on the Stax label as a duet, as Otis and Carla. And this is their first, and it's a cover song. This was first done by Eddie Floyd in 1966 on the Stax label. It's a song that Eddie wrote, and actually Eddie and Steve Cropper wrote. This charted number 30 on Billboard, number 8 on the R&B chart, a big number 2 record on WIGO. If you were listening in Atlanta, Georgia, let's go to July of 1967 for Otis and Carla. That's Otis Redding and Carla Thomas on the Stax label, their rendition of the tune Knock on Wood.
I don't want to lose this good thing, baby, 'cause that I got, if I do that, I would surely, I got to lose a lot. Oh, 'cause your love better than any love I know. I said it like thunder, know it like lightning. The way you love me is frightening. I think I better knock on wood. I'm not superstitious about you, but I can't take no chance. You got me spinning. Baby, I'm in a trance. Your love, yes it is. Never, honey, I tell you, it's different than anything I know. My love come up, you got me seeing. She really sees that I get enough. Oh, it's just one touch from you, baby. You know it means so much. I said it's like thunder, like lightning. Got to know all about the way you love me is frightening. I better knock on wood.
Charlene, the title on the Fletcher is not correct. But anyway, there you go. That is Otis and Carla. That's Otis Redding and Carla Thomas, July 1967. That's their first of 3 on the Stax record label, Knock on Wood. Daryl mentioned that Tramp was probably their biggest hit that they had, which I have that in the I found this out in the wild. A lot of these records that I'm playing on the 60s show were found out in the wild, or early purchases, really not for a lot of money at all. Didn't spend a lot of money, but some of the 60s records I did pay a lot of money for. I'll let you know when that is the case. But anyway, let's continue here on the All 60s show. This next singer, he's from Inkster, Michigan. He's the cousin of Rose Baptiste, and also the his stepfather is Johnny Haygood. Who is Johnny Haygood? I don't know, Charlene. But this is his first release, came out on the Groovy label. Well, actually, wait, this is his first release on Groovy. Then it was recorded on No, that's not right. That's not right. This is from March of 1966. Maybe this was on Groovy. I don't know, unless I copied the wrong thing. But his name is Daryl Fletcher. Daryl Fletcher from, I don't know if this is March 66, but it's not the Groovy single. It's on Review. It's called Sitting There That Night. Daryl Fletcher.
Within you that was for me. Your eyes were so bright as we were sitting there that night. Oh, we said we loved each other and would never go to another. Night. Oh, my heart has been elevated high above since I acceded to your love. Our feelings were combined so tight as we were sitting there that night. Another, our hearts were filled with pure delight as we were sitting there that night. Oh, my heart has been elevated high above since I acceded to your love.
Okay, I know what happened here. That was the wrong copy job in there. There you go. That is Daryl Fletcher from March 1969. That's better. That is on the Review record label. Sitting There That Night is the name of the tune. Let me see what I said here. I guess his first releases did come out on the Groovy label in '66, but this is on Review in 1969, co-written by him. His third of three on the Review label. There was two, so Charlene, we got to get rid of those old write-ups in there, or put them on another tab or something, because I can when I go to copy them in, I can sometimes get the wrong one because there's so many records in that list. But anyway, I digress. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show for this next singer. She's originally from Dallas, Texas, but she relocated out to California as a teenager and first recorded as Little Clydie with the Teens in 1956 on the RPM record label, but she went solo in 1957. She had some releases on Art Roop's specialty label, and then she kind of stopped recording around 1958, and it wasn't until 1962 she started up again recording for the Philips label. She had 4 releases on Philips, but then she signed with Imperial in 1965. Now, she continued to record into the 60s, and she did 3 on Imperial Records. This is her second, a tune written by Shirley Matthews and Jerry Riopel. This is from November 65. Let's give a listen to Clyde King. She's got some great records. Clyde King on Imperial Records this time. It's called My Love Grows Deeper. Clyde King. That's the second of three on Imperial Records for Clyde King. November 1965, My Love Grows Deeper. Yes, it does, for the 1960s 45s. Let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures. We go to Los Angeles, California for this next singer. And he has, this is only release, I'm not sure. This is on Hank Graham's Graham Records out of Los Angeles, California. A tune he co-wrote with Miles Grayson. I have records by him in the late 1950s, early 60s on the Keen label out of California. This one arranged by Renee Hall. This Graham label supposedly morphed into the Hangra label, which I think he had another release on back in 63. But this is from June 63. His name is Esco, E-S-K-O, Esco Wallace. Esco Wallace on the Graham label. It's called, isn't there a drink or a yogurt called this? The song is called 000.
Got up this morning, got on the round. I went out looking for my loved one, because I wanted to know, and my understanding, yeah, is triple C. that I told you because I wanted to know. I wanted to know that my understanding, yeah, is 000. I want my baby to know, yeah, she just got to know that my understanding, yeah, is 000. I want that girl to know, yeah, please tell her so. That my understanding,
As June 1963 there, Esco Wallace. Esco Wallace on the Graham record label 000. I forget where I bought this record. It was a long time ago. And I remember when I played it because Dave the Rave liked it. And he ended up buying a copy of the 45. But I didn't pay a lot of money for that. But I did pay, it was something like $8 or $10 for the record. But this Esco Wallace, he would later join a group called the Exits in 1967, recorded for the Gemini record label. He became a member of that group, but prior to that he had a couple of solo releases. Let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures, and I was looking for my clean copy of this record. This is a record I paid 5 cents for at the flea market, my first purchase of this, but I picked it up for $1 or a couple bucks later on, but I couldn't find it. You know this singer. This is actually a request for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room listening down in Mexico. This artist from Washington, D.C. had 19 releases on Leonard Chess's Chess label. This is the B-side to his 16th. This tune produced by Billy Davis. Go to August 1967 for Billy Stewart. This is going out to Adrian. Billy Stewart on Chess from August 67. It's called Cross My Heart. Excuse the static on the record.
Cross my heart that I love her, but there's no one up above her. I want a girl that's true. My troubles choose.
That record has some wear there. I apologize for that. That is really a played record, I have to say. Never taken care of that well, but unfortunate. But I do have a nice copy of that. I do. Billy Preston. Got Billy Preston on my mind. Billy Stewart there. Billy Stewart out of Washington, D.C. That's going out to Adrian in our YouTube chat room. August 1967. Cross My Heart is the name of that one on the Chess record label. So unfortunate that this man died. He was too young. He was in his, I think he was like in his 30s when he passed away in that awful crash off the bridge on July 17th of 1970. This charted number 86 on Billboard, 34 on the R&B chart. This was a big number 2 record on WKIX in Raleigh, North Carolina. Let's go out to Los Angeles, California now for this next group, as this group's biggest hit was their initial release in 1966 on the Audio Arts record label called I'll Make It Easy. But this is their 4th of 12 on Audio Arts, and this charted regionally. This was number 26 on WTRX in Flint, Michigan. That's up by Daryl Lett's area there. And this features Cal Weman on lead. Cal Weman, he was the lead singer of the Shamans on the K-Ham label, I think, back in 1959. Here he is leading this group called The Incredibles from March of 1967. It's on Audio Arts. It's called There's Nothing Else to Say.
Tried my best to reach you both night and day. My heart was breaking, baby, but you turned and you walked away. Yeah. There's nothing else to say, baby. Goodbye, so long. There's nothing else to say, baby. Goodbye, so long.
Lenny G mentioned it in the YouTube chat room. That is very four-top-ish. I can call it for sure. Yeah, Something About You is what that record sounded like. Those are the Incredibles there. Cal Weman on lead. The Incredibles from March 67. That is on Audio Arts Records. That's their 4th of 12 on the label. There's Nothing Else to Say is the name of the tune. Johnny G's got a lot to say every Wednesday night from 9 to midnight as we continue here. And this next group, they were very, very popular in Youngstown, Ohio. That is where they are from. They would often play at a club called Mickey's, if anybody knows where that is, or at Edora Park. But this is their first release, came out on the RCA record label, and this is the plug side. This is the intended A side. This tune produced by Carl Maduri. Let's go to June of 1968 for this group called The Insights. The Insights, Insights, on RCA Records. The song is called, in parentheses, You're Just A, and then it's called Someday Girl. The Insights.
Someday, girl. Someday,
You're just a someday girl. That's all you are to me. You're just a someday girl. That's all you'll ever be. I know it's no use to question why. So I'll just turn away and say goodbye. Tomorrow, but really, how much time are you inclined to borrow? Someday you will never come, 'cause when I see the setting sun, I know that soon I'll hear you say, I love you.
June 68 release there for The Insights. The Insights out of Youngstown, Ohio. That's on RCA Records. You're Just a Someday Girl is the name of the tune. They would have one other release, one more record on the United Audio label. As we continue here on the All 60s edition for this next gal, she was born in New York, started recording back in 1964 for 20th Century Fox Records, but she would sign with the Compass label, and this was her first of three on the Compass record label. This record produced by Lincoln Kilpatrick, who eventually became an actor and someone that she would eventually marry. I don't know what the year was, but she would eventually marry her producer on this record. And of course, what caught my eye on the record in the first place was that Horace Ott arranged it. And the group backing them up on this are the Ohio Players, because they also recorded on the Compass label. This is from August 67. Her name is Helina Ferguson. Helina Ferguson on the Compass label. The song is called My Terms, Terms, My Terms, Helina Ferguson.
Back again with fascination, because you ain't now. Don't think I'm gonna help you build a Playboy reputation, because I ain't now. I love you, I want you, and all of this may be true. Baby, I'll only take you on my terms. I'll only take you on my terms. I'll take you on my terms. Never do no matter. You gotta be true, that's all. Oh, don't think you're gonna have your little cake and eat it too, because you ain't now. Go tell the other girls I've made a stick my claim on you. They really blue now. You don't, then I won't ever want you anymore. Take you on my terms. I'll only take you on my terms. I'll take you on my terms. That's all. Yeah, 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 yeah. My terms. You gotta be true. Your terms. You never, never do no my terms. You gotta be true. That's all.
August 67 release there for Helina Ferguson. Helina Ferguson on the Compass label with that funky guitar there. My Terms is the name of the tune. They're backed up there by the Ohio Players. They also recorded for this Compass record label. Let's go up to Chicago, Illinois. Now, on last week's 60s show, I featured, yes, Sabrina, the Iceman. And I featured his 18th of 27 releases on Vivian Carter's VJ record label, his original version of I Don't Want to Hear It Anymore. Let's give a listen to his 25th release on the VJ record label. And Tony Crosby, this is you're gonna like this one because it's written by Van McCoy. And unfortunately, this record did not do well for him. It bubbled under on the Billboard Hot 100 at number 122, but it did do well on KATZ in St. Louis, Missouri. It was a number 16 record on that survey. Let's go to June of 1965 for the Iceman, Jerry Butler. Jerry Butler on VJ Records. The song is called I didn't write this down. I Can't Stand to See You Cry. There you go, Jerry Butler.
I can't stand to see you cry. I can't stand to see you cry.
Whoa, sometimes you hurt me and you make me blue, girl. lose my head and say we're through, girl. But when I look and see tears in your eyes, I break down and apologize, 'cause
I can't stand to see you cry.
and so I give in to you.
I can't stand to see you cry.
You know how to always get your way, girl. I know you know I'll do anything you say, girl. But when you turn on the tears and let them fall, my willpower's no good at all, 'cause
I can't stand to see you cry.
and so I throw my hands
I
up.
can't stand to see you cry.
I guess I'm just soft-hearted, dear. Every time I see you shed one little tear,
I can't stand to see you cry.
you know you get next to me,
I can't stand to see you cry.
and so I throw my hands up and
I
say,
can't stand to see you cry.
oh, go on, have your
I
way,
can't stand to
baby.
see you cry.
That's the Iceman there, Jerry Butler. Jerry Butler from June 1965, I Can't Stand to See You Cry is the name of the tune. That is his 25th of 27 releases on the VJ record label. Lots of records there. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Can't tell you much about this gal except that it's on the Tangerine label, and I have a styrene press, and you know my feelings about styrene 45's, but her name is Dee Andrews, and she wrote this tune. It appears to be her only release. Maybe Tony Crosby, you know this record. I don't know. It is from January 69. Dee Andrews on Tangerine. It's called Stop! You're hurting my heart. Dee Andrews.
Stop! You're hurting my heart. Now take your sweet love away from me, baby. Stop! You're hurting my heart. I want your love like it used to be. Stop! You're hurting my heart. You need to know just how it feels.
Her name is Dee Andrews. Dee Andrews there, January 69. It's on Tangerine Records. Stop, You're Hurting My Heart is the name of the tune. As we continue here on the All 60s edition of the Vinyl Treasure Show, if you're new to the program, remember to subscribe to Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show on YouTube and click the bell to get notifications. And give me a thumbs up if you really like what Johnny G is doing. Let's continue now with this request for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. This singer, born in Jackson, Mississippi, but relocating to Chicago, Illinois, where he began singing gospel. Then he would have his debut secular release in 1959, came out on a label called Boxer Records. Now, he would then sign with George Leaner's wonderful label out of Chicago. That was in 1962. Would have 9 releases on the wonderful label. Adrian requested his fourth, and it's a song he wrote. This charted number 25 on WGES. If you were listening in Chicago, Illinois, let's go to July of 1962 for McKinley Mitchell. McKinley Mitchell on Wonderful Records. This is for Adrian. It's called I'm So Glad.
Believe me when I say I'm so glad I don't have to cry no more. My baby's coming home at last. And you might wonder why that I'm happy, and you might wonder why that I'm gay. But I got a letter this morning. My baby's coming home to stay, and that makes me so glad. I'm so I'm so glad I don't have to cry no more. My baby's coming home at last. I woke up early this morning, and oh, what a great surprise. And I went out to meet the postman. I looked in my baby's eyes, and that made me so glad. So glad, so glad. I'm so glad. So glad, 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 glad. Do you believe it? Glad. Whoa. Wow. So glad.
Johnny G is so glad you tuned into the Vinyl Treasure Show, and that is a request for listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. McKinley Mitchell on Wonderful Records, July 62, I'm So Glad. That's his fourth of 9 on the Wonderful record label. Let's go to Washington, D.C. for this duet. We were in Washington, D.C. before, excuse me, when we heard Billy Stewart. Well, this duet is out of Washington, D.C. They are Peaches and Herb. Now, the original Peaches, her name was Francine Barker, and Herb, he's Herb Fame. Now, Francine was a member of the Sweet Teens, also recorded for the Date label. I think I played their record here on the program. But here they're doing a cover tune. I think their first release was a song called, well, wait a minute, is this their third? I don't know. This doesn't say which one this is. But For Your Love, they did a number of covers. in their early career. For Your Love, I think, was the first one, or this is the follow-up, something like that. I'm not sure, but this is actually a cover of a Mickey and Sylvia song. I'm sure many of you know. This charted number 13 on Billboard and Cashbox, so this is actually a hit. Yeah, it was a cover, a follow-up to For Your Love, and this is from September of '67. This was a 45 in my aunt's collection. She had this 45. Peaches and Herb on Date Records, and their rendition of the tune Love is Strange.
How do you call your lover boy?
I say, come here, lover boy.
And if he doesn't answer?
Come here, lover boy.
And if he still doesn't answer?
Well, I simply say, Daddy, oh, Daddy, my sweet Daddy.
You talking to me, I know it.
You're the one.
I got to hear you now.
Herbie.
Yes, Peaches.
How do you call your lover girl?
Well, I say, hey, lover girl.
And if she doesn't answer?
I say, hey, lover girl.
I know she doesn't answer then, so what do you say?
Oh, yeah, baby, yeah, my sweet baby. Come on over, baby, yeah, you're the one, all right, baby, oh, baby, my sweet baby.
There you go, duets here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Peaches and Herb's version of Love is Strange, September 1967. That's on the Date record label, and we're talking about the guitar riff in Billy's Blues. That's what Sabrina's talking about. The guitar riff in Billy's Blues is also was used in the Mickey and Sylvia version of Love is Strange. That is correct. So I think that's what you mean, Sabrina. But there you go, Peaches and Herb. Do you know there were 6 different Peaches? Now, Herb remained the same. Even when was Shake Your Groove Thing? When did that come out? Like in the 80s? Had a big hit with that. And I think the follow-up, their career was rejuvenated. But that wasn't the original Peaches, though, at that time. There were 6 different Peaches that were that sang with Herb. But anyway, let's continue here. And up next, yes, a Jamaican tune, Tony Crosby, listening in the UK. This Jamaican singer-actor, his real name, James Chambers, but you know him as Jimmy Cliff, and he recorded on a number of different labels during his career. But this was his first of 2 that he had on the Veep label, and it's a song he wrote. This was like This was, I think, originally on Island Records, and then it was licensed out over in the UK, and then eventually it ended up on Veep Records, which was a subsidiary of United Artists Records. But this is from June 67. Jimmy Cliff on Veep Records. It's called Give and Take. As Jimmy Cliff on the Veep label. That's his first of two from June of 67. Give and Take is the name of the tune. Johnny G is always giving and taking. Yes, I am. But he acted in a 1972 movie. If anybody's seen it, it's called The Harder They Come. So I don't know if that was a big movie or what, but that's what Charlene has here. Anyway, let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures, and back to Chicago we go for this group. They had two releases on the Phillips label. This group consisted of or included Paul Barnes, Frank Clark, Gary Parnell, and Frank Williams. Collectively, they were known as the New Concepts. And this is their first release, written and produced by Jack Daniels. This is arranged by Riley Hampton. Let's go to October of 1968. Give a listen to the New Concepts on Phillips. It's called Give Me One More Chance.
Performances, baby. For I know you'd never give me another chance. Another chance, baby. Though from these lips lies have been spoken, they long for your lips to put love in motion. Baby, can't you see that it's you I need? So won't you please, girl, another chance. Give me another chance.
promise to treat you right and avoid temptation. All temptation, we can make it any way you wanna. Please accept my love. It can only go stronger. Girl, give me another chance. Give me another chance. Another chance, baby. Don't you know I wanna love you? I need you. Got to have your love. Yes, I do, yeah. Another chance, baby. Another chance. Can't you see I want you by my side? Another chance, baby. Gotta have you, baby, for my bride. Another chance. Give me another chance.
A group called the New Concepts. Yeah, there you go. That's another find in the wild for 10 or 15 cents or a quarter. Didn't pay more than a quarter for that 45, but it's a good tune there, I'd have to say. That's New Concepts from October 1968. That's their first of two on Phillips Records, Give Me One More Chance. Let's continue here for this, what happened with this thing here? Charlene, my thing is not, it doesn't print. This is so weird, folks, that, oh man, something's wrong with my printer because it's leaving off the last darn thing. So I don't have my cheat notes here. Oh man, you know this happens before. Where is it? Oh crud. So I'm looking here and I got this request for Bob Cruz and it's like one line. It doesn't make any sense. But and I could see it right here, darn it. But I'm going to have to read it right off the computer. Sorry about that. Oh man, now I erased it. Johnny G needs his head examined here, folks. Unbelievable here. Look what I did. Back to opening this up again. This is real radio here, folks. There you go. Now I got to read it off of this. There you go. Frankie and the Classicals as I minimize it. All right. Up next is a request for listener Bob Cruz, and not much known about this group, but this song was top 10 on WLAN in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. The tune written and produced by Teddy Van. It's on Nate McCalla's Calla label, and Nate was an associate to Morris Levy. You know what that means. Morris Levy was he was really a mobster, or it was really a thug, really, Morris Levy was. And I think Nate McCalla might have been his driver, his limo driver at first, but he actually operated a label, Calla Records. And I'm not going to say any more of that or Johnny G will get whacked. But this 45 comes two ways, by the way, folks. First pressing of this that came out in January of 67 has a talking intro. And then when the record started taking off to become a hit, it was about 5 months later, they re-released it and they eliminated the talking intro. So I have it both ways, and I will listen to the original version first, then I'll show you how just a little bit of how they reissued it and put it out again. So this originally came out in January of 1967. This is Frankie and the Classicals. This is on the Calla label. It's a female lead. This is by request for listener Bob Cruz, listening in Maryland. The song is called What Shall I Do?
My old love, he's with his new girlfriend. Isn't she pretty? Oh, he's looking my way. He's walking straight at me. What should I do? What should I do? Should I speak to him? Tell me. What should I do?
happening with you? Nothing? Oh, that's too bad. And I just came around to see what was happening with you, see if there was any new party. Oh, come on, you can do better than that now.
What should I do? Now my love has gone. Tell me, what should I do? Now I'm left alone. Should I tell them how I feel? That my heart just won't heal. I wanna know, what should I do? Tell me. I wanna know, what should I do? Tell me. I gotta know, what should I do? Tell me.
There you go. That's going out to a Brian, Bob. Johnny G's losing his mind today. I'm telling you, Bob Cruz, listener Bob Cruz. There, that one there, January 1967 release, Frankie and the Classicals. It's on the Cala record label. What Shall I Do? Now you heard that talking intro. So when they re-released it, and I found this one out in the wild for like a quarter. But the other press that was, I guess we can call it the hit or the local hit, it just comes in. So I'll play a little bit. And I bought this from, I forget, Larry Green. He owned Lost Night Records. They had a warehouse in Philadelphia where you can order records through the catalog, and it was like hit and miss, and they were cheap. They were like a couple dollars each. So I paid $2 or $3 for the record. I think $2 or $1. But here's how it sounded after the record became a hit. I'll just play a little bit of it.
What should I do? Should I speak to him?
So it's really the same record, but you see they just took that talking intro off. So I don't know if you like it better with the intro or without the intro. That's up to you. But anyway, there you go. That's Frankie and the Classicals. It's going out to listener Bob Cruz from 1967 on the Cala record label. Let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures. And it was sad news hearing who told me the first one, Tom Goodell. I received an email last night from Tom Goodell. It was about 9 o'clock or whatever, that Larry Chance, lead singer of the Earls, passed away. He died on September 5th, 2023. He was 82 years old, and he was originally out of Philadelphia. And it was a shame that, I know he had a bout with throat cancer, and Barbara and I actually saw him perform. This was before COVID, at the Westchester Evening Dinner Theater. Vito Picone and the Elegants were there, and the Earls, Larry Chance and the Earls, and one other group was there. I don't remember. And his voice changed a little bit with the cancer the first time, but then it must have just came back, and he passed away from it. So unfortunate. But I'm gonna play some records on Saturday night in memory of Larry Chance. But there are a couple. Actually, I'm gonna play both sides of this 45, and I have one other one on Old Town that I'm gonna play later in the show. But I want to play this in remembrance of the late Larry Chance of the Earls. Now, this is from June of 1967. I found this one out in the wild, too. Of course, if I'm going to see Earls on the label, I'm going to buy it. But it's on a label called Mr. G Records. I think there was also... Do you know? Well, they call me Mr. G sometimes, but we used to have a weatherman here in New York called Mr. G, Mr. G's Weather. But this is the Earls. The Earls on Mr. G Records. It was released in June of 1967, and I did hear this, I think when they interviewed Larry, and he talked about his career with the Earls and how they started, had all those great records on Rome, and then signed with Old Town Records, a big record with Remember Then, and I Believe was a big record and he sang I Believe at that event that Barbara and I were at. But this is the intended A-side. This is on Eddie Newmark's Mr. G label, June 1967. These are the Earls with the late Larry Chance on lead. It's called If I Can Do It Over Again, Larry Chance and the Earls.
I could do it over again, I'd still fall in love with you, because I never could love anyone as much as I love you. If I could do it over again, knowing that you would break my heart, whether or not it was meant to be, I know that loving you is my destiny. Loving you brought me such a heartache and a pain, but I know I'd still take you back again. I love you, girl, I love you. If I could do it again, I'd still fall in love with you, because I never could love anyone as much as I love you. If I could do it over again, I know it would still be the same, because I love you.
As we remember the late Larry Chance, lead singer of the Earls, that record, June of 1967. I recently played his ABC release. They do another one on ABC Records that I played, I think, in April. So I said, I know I had this, and it was filed. So I said, well, let me pull it out to play. And then I went to check some of the Old Town releases. I'm going to play one of those if I get to it later on. But let's flip this record over, because I think the flip side is good too on this. June 67, excuse me, the Earls on Mr. G Records, in memory of the late Larry Chance, who passed away September 5th. These are the Earls with a song called Papa, P-A-P-A, Papa, the Earls.
I've got something to say. Hey, yeah. I learned something today. Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, this game of love ain't so easy to play.
June 1967 release there for the Earls, the late Larry Chance on lead there. That's on the Mr. G record label. Great two-sided 45, I have to say. Song entitled Papa. And I think I have another one coming up there, but again, we lost Larry Chance, the voice of the Earls. Yes, Remember Then is big tune there that they did. I'll play some on Saturday night of the Earls, of their other more doo-wop type sounds, but that's kind of a soulish sound, I have to say, as they also had a soulish sound to their Larry Chance's releases. As we continue here on Vinyl Treasures, and this is another record I picked out in the wild, don't know anything about it. It's on a label out of Nashville, though. It's Carol Records, and I can tell you that the song was written by Theodore Lockwood Jr., and that it did chart. It charted on WAME in Miami, Florida in January of 1966. So there you go, that's it. But his name is Robert Earl. Robert Earl on Carol Records. It's called Say You'll Be Mine.
Say you'll be mine, mine, oh mine, and I will love you all the time. Yeah, yeah. The first time we met, I process, I crave for your love, yeah, baby, that I couldn't resist. And say you'll be mine, mine, oh mine, then I will love you all the time. Yeah, yeah, darling, can't you see that we were meant to be? So come on, baby, yeah, yeah, please, please, please. Say you'll be mine, mine, oh mine. Say you'll be mine, baby. Say you'll be mine. Don't got late in the evening time, baby. Say you'll be mine. All of my money's gone, darling. Say you'll be mine.
January 66 release there for Robert Earl. Robert Earl on Carol Records out of Nashville, Tennessee. Say You'll Be Mine is the name of the tune. That's all I know about that record anyway. But let's continue here. Hope you're digging on the cool tunes here. If you're new to the program, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell to get all notifications. We're here from 9 to midnight on Oldies and More Radio, also broadcasting live on the video on YouTube. As we continue now, up next, one of the founding members of the Supremes, but she was fired by Berry Gordy Jr. in 1967 and went out on her own. And here is her second release on ABC Records. It's actually from her LP. She has an LP. It's called The Supreme Florence Ballard. This tune written by Van McCoy. Here you go, Tony Crosby. Van McCoy here. And it's produced by Bob Bateman. This is from October 1968. It says Florence Ballard. And Florence Ballard. A-R-D, Charlene, B-A-L-L-A-R-D on that. It's on ABC Records. It's called Love Ain't Love.
love in my heart. A heart ain't a heart until you share it. So come on, let me share it with you. Do all the things I've been longing to. Cause a bell and a bell until you ring it. A song and a song until you sing it. And baby, life ain't life until you live it. And love ain't love until you give it. No, no, no. Ooh, what good will it do me to dream of your kiss? A kiss ain't a kiss until you feel it. So come on, let me kiss your lips. Find all the joys and the thrills I miss. Cause a bell ain't a bell until you ring it. A song ain't a song until you sing it. Baby, life ain't life until you live it. And love ain't love until you give it. Oh, no, no. Ooh, what good does it do me to wish you were mine? Mine ain't mine until I got it. So come on, tell me you'll be mine right now, baby. Stop wasting time. Cause a bell ain't a bell until you ring it. A song ain't a song until you sing it. Baby, life ain't life until you live it. And love ain't love until you give it. Oh, no. I said a bell ain't a bell until you ring it.
As Florence Ballard, ex-Supreme member there. That is a solo release by her from October 68 on ABC Records. Love Ain't Love is the name of the tune. It was unfortunate that she would pass away on February 22nd of 1976 at the age of 32. She was 32. She passed away from a heart attack, but we remember her here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Boy, you see the copyright police are out. I played two by Larry Chance and the Earls. They came out after that second Earl release, and here they came back with Florence Ballard. And anyway, but we got to watch these police. Johnny G's got to elude them as we continue here. And here is a request for listener Adrian Viterbo. In our YouTube chat room. This group is out of Norristown, Pennsylvania, and it's their only release. Came out on Buzz Curtis's Rally label. It was local in Philadelphia, Rally Records, but co-written by the lead singer. His name is Rico Martin. Rico Martin, and the group is called Rico and the Ravens. I usually play the flip side of this, which is a frantic up-tempo, but this is not. This is a nice flip side here from August 64. Rico and the Ravens. This is going out to Adrian in our YouTube chat room. It's called In My Heart on the Rally label.
Well, I need my baby. I love her so. I need my baby. I do love you so. Yeah, with my heart. I love her so. And if I ever gonna let, I'm never gonna let her know. But in my heart, I love you, yeah. But I'm telling, oh yes, I'm telling you that in my heart, I'm the king. And I just know that I'll do just anything. With my heart, I love you, baby. Well, I know if
heart. I'll never let you go.
There you go. That's going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. That's Rico and the Ravens, and it features Rico Martin on lead from August 64 on the Rally label. It was called In My Heart is the name of the tune. Now, when Dick Clark relocated American Bandstand, they left Philadelphia. They went out to California, and he set up the show out in California. And this record originally out of Pennsylvania, but then somehow this record ended up on the Autumn label out on the West Coast. And I think specifically for Dick Clark probably to push it out there. So I think it's on YouTube if you check it out, but it's from 64, probably November of 64. If you check it out, somebody's got it. There's a couple sites that have the that have American Bandstand on there. So he opens up the Saturday night show with the flip side of this record. Now Lenny likes to do the strolls and the cha-chas. So Lenny, you're really going to have to move for this one. I'm going to play the flip side. So I'll show you we'll compare the contrast of the two records, because this is the A side of the 45. Of course, in November of 64, I have it on Autumn Records also, but this is the original label, Rally Records. So featuring it from August 64, came out again in November 64 on Autumn. But this is Rico and the Ravens with Rico Martin on lead, and it's really fast. Tony, you better get a new rug out there on the floor. It's called Don't You Know, Rico and the Ravens. There you go. That's Rico and the Ravens with Rico Martin on lead. August 64 release on the Rally label. Also came out on the Autumn label. Don't You Know is the name of the tune. So there you go. Johnny G's all tuckered out from that dance as Charlene and I danced to that song. Yes. As we continue here on the 60s edition of the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's go to Newark, New Jersey now for this next group. First recording for Columbia Records back in 1961. Other releases followed on the Ram Candy label, Music World, and this label, Mickey Cap's Compass label. The group is called The Adventurers. This one from July of 1967. Now, I did not pay 10 cents or 25 cents for this one. I think this was more like maybe $30, $30 or $40 for this 45. These are The Adventurers from July 67 on Compass Records. The song is called Easy Baby. That group called The Adventurers. The Adventurers there from July 1967 on the Compass label. Easy Baby is the name of the tune. They have another release from 1969 on Blue Rock. And in the 70s, group members Gerald Perry and Mac Williams formed The Chosen Few with 3 releases on the Maple label. Let's continue here on the All 60s edition, as this gal is a film and TV and Broadway actress from Lexington, Mississippi. She was raised in Greenville, Mississippi. Then she moved to Manhattan when she was 14 years old. And in 1965, she was in a number of plays and TV shows and films. And this is her release on Parkway Records. I played the flip side of this. I don't... It was called Pass Me By. And I played the flip side of this called Pass Me By. But this is the B-side. Let's listen to the B-side here before we file it back down in the No Humidity basement. And it's called Pictures Don't Lie. Her name is Hattie Winston. Hattie Winston from May 65. Pictures Don't Lie on the Parkway label.
People say that pictures don't lie, and the people say that pictures don't ever die. If a picture
Her name is Hattie Winston. Hattie Winston, that is an expensive 45, I will tell you that. You're not going to find that one out in the wild. May 1965, Pictures Don't Lie. It's on the Parkway record label. Now, she was married to Harold Wheeler. I think he was the musical director for Dancing with the Stars. That I think is still going strong, although one of the judges, I think, recently passed away, or not too long ago. The guy from the UK, I think, he passed away. But Pictures definitely don't lie. Today, my mother showed me, she found some pictures of me when I posted them on Match. Remember, I should show you those pictures. You wouldn't believe, Johnny G, now that where I was in 2009. That's a long time ago, because I lost 110 pounds. And I said, well, let me go. And that's when I met Barbara back in 2010. But I was actually on there 2009. And I was dating a girl from, she was from Weehawken. What a pain to get to Weehawken. Oh my God, because I was working in Lyndhurst, New Jersey with Sony Music, so I would drive over to, and I hated it like with a passion. And she was in the fashion industry in the city, and I was like, enough of this. I mean, everything was dinners. I'm like, what she wanted to do was go to dinner. That was it. I said, I had enough of this. That's it. You know, I would give her, you know, because Sony gave me, she loves Celine Dion, and Barbara Streisand. So I, you know, instead of me ordering, you know, records, CDs that I wanted, I was ordering them for her. And I'm going, this isn't going anywhere. That's it. And then I met Barbara after that. But anyway, I digress. Let's continue here. This next singer, he's originally out of Philadelphia, but he relocated to Los Angeles, California when he was 15 years old. And he has this release on the MGM record label. The interesting thing that caught my eye, though, was that it was arranged by Gene Page. When I see that, I'll buy the record, you know, and this was a cheapo. This is another 25 cents purchase. It's from May of 68. His name is Gino Denti, D-E-N-T-I-E, and he is of Italian descent. Charlene found that out. And he has another record, Charlene. I have to get that from you. But his name is Gino Denti. It's from May 68. It's on MGM. It's called I Found a Reason.
The streets at night, feeling uptight, strung out, just plain sad. Trying to justify to nothing kind of love I thought I had. I had nobody, no place, nothing waiting home for me. Why do I have to live in such a state of misery? Yeah, I could find a reason I should keep on trying. No reason not to live because just praying I was dying. Well, people kept on telling me just how much they understood. You know, I came closer to believe that my life was just no good, but I found a reason. I found a reason. Oh, don't you know now? I found a reason to live, baby. When I found you, my girl.
There you go. That's Gino Denti, or Denti, Denti, May 68 release on the MGM record label. I Found a Reason is the name of the tune. I think in 1969 he had a release on the on Jubilee Records in 1969. There you go. Johnny G here on a Wednesday evening. Hope you're digging on the tunes. Give Johnny G a thumbs up if you like what I am doing here. Let's continue now for this next group. They're out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Actually, the lead singer of this group, his name is Joe Stampley. He has actually a song called Creation of Love, which is pretty good doo-wop from, I think, 61 or 62 on Chess. But he became the lead singer of a group called The Uniques. The Uniques. And Joe Stampley would go all country. I don't know when he switched over to all country, but he was more, a rock and roll and blue-eyed soul prior to that. And he had 16 releases on Stan Lewis's Paula Records, which was also out of Shreveport, Louisiana. And his first record was a song called Not Too Long Ago, which is pretty good. And he also liked the flip side. That came out on the Paula label. But this is his third release on the Paula label, written by James Warren and Curtis Kirk, produced by Dale Warren. It's from August of 65. Let's give a listen to the Uniques. And, well, maybe they call Johnny G Ladies Man, but I don't know. This is the Uniques on the Paula label. The song is called Ladies Man. This is with Joe Stampley on lead. The Uniques.
Well, I'm a ladies man. Ladies man. Why don't you understand? Ladies man. Well, I'm known for miles around. I love the women and I'll put them down. I'm a ladies man. Ladies man. I'm always boss and I'm never cross. I'm a ladies man. Ladies man. I'm a ladies man. Ladies man. Why don't you understand? Ladies man. I'm the one that all the girls adore, and they follow me wherever I go. I'm a ladies man. Ladies man. I'm always boss and I'm never cross. I'm a ladies man. I'm a ladies man. Ladies man. Why don't you understand? Ladies man. Well, I'm known for miles around. I love the women and I'll put them down. I'm a ladies man. Ladies man. I'm always boss and I'm never cross. I'm a ladies man. Ladies man. Well, I'm a ladies man. Ladies man. I'm always boss. I'm never cross. I'm a lady man.
There you go. Those are the Uniques. The Uniques from August 1965. It's on the Paula label. That's a Joe Stampley on lead, song entitled Ladies Man. Johnny G is your man tonight on a Wednesday night right here on Oldies and More Radio. Also live on YouTube. Tell your friends about the program as you can join me. I do 3 shows now. You know that. I do the Wednesday night show from 9 to midnight. Then Saturday night, we're back here from 9 to midnight. And on Monday afternoon at 1 p.m., 1 till 3:30. Don't know what I'm doing this Monday, though, so it should be something interesting, I hope. Let's continue now for this duet. We're back to the duets. This gal, she's from Yazoo, Mississippi, and she was a member of the Ikeettes for a little bit, I think in 1961, but then she went solo in 1962. Her real name is Josephine Armstead, but she first recorded as Dena Johnson, and here she is in a duet with a blues singer, I think from Chicago. His name is Ricky Davis. This is on Richard Simpson's Simpson label. I don't know if it's out of, I don't think it's New York, Charlene. Simpson Records is not out of New York. I don't think so. But this one arranged and produced by Jesse Herring. It's from August 65. Dena Johnson and Ricky Davis on Simpson Records. It's called There's Gonna Be a Showdown.
I know that smile on your face. I know that look in a place. That's the look I get when you've been fooling around. Well, baby, I know what I can do to keep her away from you. If I catch her hanging around now, there's gonna be a showdown.
Whoa, there's just one thing I wanna say. Nobody can ever take me away. My love's too strong for me to ever do you wrong. Oh, baby, if you think I'm fooling you, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop hanging around her, 'cause I don't wanna see a showdown.
I told her when I saw her giving you the eye to put her mind on some other guy, yeah.
Baby, what you see don't mean nothing. The girl you're talking about is my first cousin.
Baby, now one thing I'm gonna do to keep her away from you when I catch her hanging around now. There's gonna be a showdown.
Oh, baby,
I'm gonna have it up with her.
oh, baby,
Come along now.
oh, I love you.
There's gonna be a showdown,
Oh,
yeah.
I need you, baby.
Gonna have a showdown.
Don't do it, baby.
That's actually the intended B-side of the 45. That's Dena Johnson and Ricky Davis from August 65. There's Gonna Be a Showdown. That's on the Simpson record label. Let's give a listen to the intended A-side here, as I intended to play this both sides of this 45. So we flip over that There's Gonna Be a Showdown. You get this tune on Simpson Records by Dena Johnson and Ricky Davis. It's from August 65. It's called Who, Me? Yeah, You.
Ah, when I wanna kiss you, baby, I don't wanna wait. 'Cause when you get ready, honey, it might be too late.
Who, me?
Yeah, you,
Are you talking to me?
yeah, you. I couldn't be talking to someone else when we here by ourselves. So if you think you're ready, baby, come over here and let's get together.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
What makes you think I'm standing here with my arms open wide? You can't say I'm refusing you until you have tried.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
You talking about me?
I'm talking about you. I could be talking about
time, y'all so slow.
Well, I was just wanting to see what you wanted to do.
Now we both agree. It ain't nobody but you and me. Come on, baby, let's get together. Let's get together. Let's get together. Let's get together.
Well, baby, what took you so long?
Oh, honey, you know I was waiting on you. You women are so.
That's from August 65, Dena Johnson, a.k.a. Josephine Armstead, and Ricky Davis there. It's on the Simpson record label. That's the intended A-side. Who, me? Yeah, you. And we featured the flip side, the B-side earlier. There's Gonna Be a Showdown. Archie Bell and the Drells do a song called There's Gonna Be a Showdown, also on the Atlantic record label. Let's continue here. And we heard a duet. How about a duo now? This duo from Atlanta, Georgia. They're called the Wallace Brothers. And they were not brothers, but they were cousins. Irwin Wallace and Johnny Simpson. They were the Wallace Brothers. Their first release came out in 1963 on the Royal label. Then they recorded for Sims Records in 1964 and 1965. Then they are on this release here, Jewel Records, Stanley Lewis's Jewel Records label out of Shreveport, Louisiana. This is their first of four, and this is actually a cover song. This was first recorded in 1966 by Dan Penn on MGM, a tune he wrote together with Spooner Oldham, and this one produced by Barry Becker and Albert Lowe. We go to June of 1968 for the Wallace Brothers. The Wallace Brothers on the Jewel label. It's called I Need Someone. June 68 release there for the Wallace Brothers. That's their first of their first of four releases on the Jewel label. I Need Someone is the name of the tune. Well, you got someone on a Wednesday evening. You got Johnny G. So you got to stick around and watch or listen to the tunes here. Hopefully you're enjoying the 45's as we continue here for this gal. Had two releases on the Verve record label. This is her second. Again, what catches my eye on the these 45s, and this was $1. I'll buy it for $1 with George Kerr on the label, produced by George Kerr, arranged by Richard T. It's from September 67. Her name is Terry Bryant, Terri Bryant, Bryant, and this is, well, actually, this is her. Is this her second? Yeah, this is her second release, I think. The song is called Genie, Geni. This is on the Verve label, Terry Bryant.
To find my baby, oh, Genie. Loneliness is driving me crazy. I'm weeping like a weeping willow tree. Oh, he was so much a part of me, but like a branchless tree, I'm as incomplete without him. Had a little lover's quarrel. Oh, Genie. Now tell me if your help I can borrow. Oh, help me get my baby back. Please help me get my baby back. I searched the world to get me his girl. Oh, Genie. Now if I'm not asking too much, Genie, now won't you please answer my touch? Oh, help me get my baby back. Please help me get my baby back. I searched the world to get me his girl. Oh, Genie.
That's her first release, her first of two on the Verve record label. Song entitled Genie from not even September. That is April of 1967. I copied the wrong one here. April 1967. Terry Bryant, Genie, Geni. It's on Verve Records. And what does it say here? She would later join singer Buddy Wade in 1970 to form a group called New Direction, and later in 1978 she would join the Fifth Dimension, probably when they were recording for ABC Records at the time, probably. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. Let's continue here. Let's go to Detroit, Michigan. This is a request for Adrian Viterbo, listening in Mexico. Now, this singer first recording for the Correct Tone label back in 1962, and the song was called I'm a Coward. And then it would, 2 years later, he would re-record the song for Sonbert Records, would be picked up by Rick Tick Records. But after two releases on Wand, he had a release that came out on the Creed label in 1965, a song he wrote. It was called Now You're Lonely. It would be re-released a year later on this label that I have it on, WIG Records, which is out of Detroit. So let's go to September of 1966, and there is an uncredited group backing them up on this. They're called the Debonaires, and this is going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. Gino Washington on WIG. I have it on WIG Records. It's called Now You're Lonely. This is for Adrian.
When you're lonely, you get a feeling. Are you willing to go on? You said that you loved her. You said that you need her. Oh, why were you up to treat that little girl cruel? Now you're lonely.
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 Yeah. Are you sitting in your easy chair, looking around, wishing she was near you? You called me just the other night. You said, I dream I held her tight. Woke up and found you were lonely.
You were lonely.
You were lonely.
You were lonely.
Are you sitting in your easy chair, looking around, wishing she was near you? You called me just the other night. You said, I dreamed I had her tied. But when you woke up and found you were lonely.
You were lonely.
You were lonely.
You were lonely.
Now you're lonely.
Now you're lonely.
Oh, now you're lonely.
Now you're lonely.
Now you're lonely.
Now you're lonely.
As by request for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room, that's Gino Washington. Gino Washington, September 66 for that one on the Wig label, WIG Records. Now You're Lonely. And cool, the Debonaires, that girl group that recorded for Golden World, backing him up on that. And so Lenny G, we're going to flip the 45 over. We're going to get Lenny G out on the floor now for this fast flip side here. So Johnny G's going to flip the 45 over. I didn't schedule this to play, but I'm going to play it for Lenny, so we need him to dance fast. Johnny G's got to dance fast because I have a doctor's appointment on Friday, and she's not going to be happy because I was supposed to lose weight, and I did not do that. But I could to this record if I wanted to. If I really wanted to get up here and dance, I can do it. But we'll let Lenny do that, and we'll let Tony do that also in the UK. September 66, let's flip over Now You're Lonely by Gino Washington on WIG, and you get a song called Romeo.
Romeo, Romeo, Romeo.
I was a lover in my early days. I was a knight at King Arthur's round table. They call me
Romeo, Romeo.
Romeo.
That is the flip side of Now You're Lonely by Gino Washington. Song entitled Romeo from September 1966 on the WIG, W-I-G records there, Romeo. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. We continue here and have no, no info on this girl group. They first recorded for MGM Records back in 1965. Then they followed it up with this release in February of 66 on the Verve label. A tune written by Ray Fox and Neil Shepard. This produced by Joe Weissert, arranged by Trade Martin. If I see that on the label, I'll buy those records also. But this was a cheapie. February 66. Let's give a listen to the Jades, Jades, the Jades on Verve. It's called For Just Another Day. February 66 release. We'll send that one out to Tony Crosby listening in the UK at this good morning hour there in the UK. Those are the Jades on the Verve label. For Just Another Day is the name of the tune. Let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Well, some of the records, I did do deals with some of the guys. George Humberton, I think in Cumberland, Maryland, I think, was buying records from him. And I would, he'd have a lot of records, a lot of soul records. And I would just, say, I'd pay you $4, a piece for all these records. and he would either sell them to me or not sell them to me. And I think I paid $4 for this next 45. This is one of his records. This artist from Tyrone, North Carolina. He is the younger brother of Nina Simone, and this is his debut single. Came out on Nina Simone and Andy Stout's Ninandi, I think that's how you say it, Ninandi label. And it's a song he wrote. And again, what caught my eye was Horace Ott. This one arranged by Horace Ott. It's from May of 1968. His name is Sam Weman. Sam Weman on Ninandi Records. It's called You Can Count on Me from May 68. That's Nina Simone's brother there. His name is Sam Weman. That one there from May 1968 on the Ninandi record label. You Can Count on Me is the name of the tune. He did two more, I think, for RCA in 1969. I think I have like an instrumental on this label by the Swordsmen, I think is the group. I'm not sure. Johnny G drawing a blank tonight. Didn't get enough sleep. The workers were here today and driving me crazy, but it was really hot today. They were working on the porch. They finished it all, so they're going to be back in 2 weeks to do all the painting and whatnot there. But I am here and hope you're digging on the tunes here. We'll do a little bit of overtime as let's continue here. Here's a flip side from a couple weeks ago. Featured this gal from Romulus, Michigan. She recorded 3 for Wilbert Golden's Correct Tone label, which is out of Detroit, Michigan. And I played I think it was the A-side of her third release. It was called Good Idea. And the flip side's pretty good, too. And a tune written by Van McCoy. There you go, Tony Crosby, another Van McCoy penned tune. This one arranged by Dale Warner. Wait. Arranged by... Can't see it. Didn't come out right on the type here, Charlene. But her name is Teresa Lindsay. And this song charted number 17 on WCHB in Detroit, Michigan. We go to July of 1965. Let's give a listen to Teresa Lindsay. Teresa Lindsay on Correct Tone Records. The song is called It's Love. That's Teresa Lindsay. Teresa Lindsay from July 65. It's on Correct Tone Records, the flip side of Good Idea, song entitled It's Love. And after Correct Tone, she signed with the Ed Wingate's Golden World record label. We are in Vinyl Treasure Overtime here. We'll go to the bottom of the hour. Got some 45s to continue to spin here. Let's go to New Orleans. This artist, originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, first recorded as Bobby Kimball back in 1962 on the Jab label. I have that 45. And he also had releases on Fat Fish and Convoy. Then he changed his name from Bobby Kimball to Neil Kimball. And this is his first of two on William Mickey Stevenson's Venture record label, Venture Records, out of, it's Beverly, Charlene. That's a bad typo. I was going to say Beverly. It's Beverly Hills, California. The tune, written and produced by Willie Hutchinson, is from February '68. Let's give a listen to Neil Kimball, aka Bobby Kimball, on Venture Records. It's called "Ain't That the Truth."
It helps you to understand the wrong from
That's February 68 there, Mr. Neil Kimball. Neil Kimball there, a.k.a. Bobby Kimball, Venture Records. Ain't That the Truth? It is the truth. Johnny G spinning only original vinyl 45s. Let's continue here. Up next, a request for listener Bob Cruz, as this is Ike and Tina Turner. You know, they did 4 releases on Phil Spector's Phyllis Records. This is their first release, a tune written by Phil Spector, Jeff Barry, Ellie Greenwich. Phil also produced it. It's arranged by Jack Nietzsche. This made it up to number 88 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 18 on WNDR, if you were tuned in up in Syracuse, New York. Let's go to May of 1966 for Bob Cruz, Ike and Tina Turner on the Phyllis label. It's called River Deep, Mountain High for Bob.
When I was a little girl, I had a rag doll, only doll I've ever owned. Now I love you just the way I love that rag doll, but only now my love has grown, and it gets stronger in every way, and it gets deeper. Let me say, let it get higher. Be my love. I love you, yeah, river deep, I'm high, yeah, yeah. I lost you, I cried. Oh, I love you, baby, baby, baby. When you were a young boy, did you have a puppy that always followed you around? Well, I'm gonna be as faithful as that puppy. No, I'll never let you down. 'Cause it goes on like a river flows, and it gets bigger, baby, and heaven knows, and it gets sweeter, baby, as it grows. And I love you, you're mine, yeah, river deep, I'm high, yeah, yeah. I lost you, I cried. Oh, I love you, baby, baby, baby. I love you, baby, like a flower loves the spring, and I love you, baby, like a robin loves to sing, and I love you, baby, like a schoolboy loves his play, and I love you, baby, river deep, mountain high.
That's by request for Bob Cruz there, the sound of Ike and Tina Turner. Also will send it out to Miami Santi and the Oldies and More chat room there. He likes that tune there. Ike and Tina Turner, May 1965. That's, no, 66. I'm sorry. I got to get new glasses, too, believe me. Ike and Tina Turner on the Phyllis label. Their first of four, River Deep Mountain High is the name of the tune. And, you know, earlier I played tribute to the late Larry Chance. I featured both sides of his Mr. G record, If I Can Do It Over Again, and the flip side, what was it, Papa, which is a great two-sided 45. You guys enjoyed, and gals enjoyed that. But let's do one more in remembrance of the late Larry Chance and the Earls. This is on High Weiss's Old Town record label. They had 8 releases on Old Town Records. This is his 6th, a tune written by Rudy Clark, and it's from September 64. These are the Earls with the late Larry Chance on lead on Old Town Records. The song is called Ask Anybody.
Ask anybody, who knows me, yeah. Now baby, just ask anybody, who knows me. Because my friends know I do, my neighbors know it too. Everybody knows it up and down the avenue. Just ask anybody, they're gonna tell you I love you. Ask the butcher, ask the baker, ask the stick maker, mailman, police, even ask my enemies. That is true, that I really, really love you. Come on and ask anybody, who knows me. Because my friends know I do, my neighbors know it too. Everybody knows it up and down the avenue. Just ask anybody, they're gonna tell you I love you. Ask the butcher, ask the baker, ask the stick maker, mailman, police, even ask my enemies. If you ever doubt it's true, that I really, really, really love you, you gotta ask anybody, who knows me. Come on, and anybody, let them know.
Those are the Earls as we remember the late Larry Chance, who passed away September 5th, 2003 of, I think the cancer came back. I think that's what happened to Larry. Unfortunate that happened. But this September 64, that was their 6th of 8 on the Old Town record label, Ask Anybody. I'll probably be playing some of their records on Saturday night. I will fit them in the schedule there because he has a lot of good records in 1960, 61, and 62. But let's continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show for this gal. Her name is Jerry Reed, Gerrireid. And this song originally released in 63 on the Zandan label. For some reason it came out a year later, March of 64, on the Slamon, SLA-MON. And it actually was her first of 2 on this label, written by Jessie Marie Reed and Davis Montague. Let's give it a spin here. March 64, Jerry Reed on Slamon. It's called No Fool No More.
No, I ain't
Her name is Jerry Reed. Jerry Reed from March 64 on Slamon Records. No Fool No More is the name of the tune here. Let's continue here in Vinyl Treasure Overtime. Almost done here. Let's go back to New Orleans, Louisiana. We've been there a few times this evening. And this singer's first release came out back in 1960 on the Minute record label. Of course, his biggest hit was a song called Tell It Like It Is, a big number 2 on Billboard, number 1 on the R&B chart. That came out in the fall of 1966 on the Parlo label. But let's flip that 45 over, because the B-side is really a cool tune. It's his first of 3 on George Davis's Parlo label, also out of New Orleans, Louisiana, written by George Davis and Lee Diamond. Let's go to October of 1966 for Mr. Aaron Neville. Aaron Neville on the Parlo label. This is the B-side to Tell It Like It Is, a song entitled Why Worry?
About anything. Who can say what the future's gonna bring? But if you worry about tomorrow, it will only bring you sorrow. Go out and have a good time. Face the future with a smile. Things will be better. It just takes a little while. So when you're feeling low, down and out, gonna shine without a doubt. Go out and have a good time. Well, this world is so fine. Go out and have a good time. This world is so fine. This world is so fine. Life is just what you make it. Can be good or can be bad. How can you make something you never had? And when a thing goes wrong, don't forget, no need for you to get upset. Go out and have a good time. This world is so fine. Go out and have a good time. This world is so fine. This world is so fine. But it's gonna be alright. I say that one morning.
B-sides here on the All 60s edition of the Vinyl Treasure Show. Aaron Neville, that's the flip side to Tell It Like It Is. Song entitled Why Worry, a cool tune there, October 1966 on the Parlo record label. Winding down here on the program, he found a record I can flip. I knew he would say that. I knew he would say that. I knew Mark would say flip this one over. But anyway, we're going to listen to the uptempo side first. This artist out of Philadelphia, and it's from September of 1965. His name is Ben Aiken. Ben Aiken. And I think this, Charlene, you have... The write-up is wrong for the song, but it will be right for the flip side, that is for sure. But his name is Ben Aiken. This is on Morris Levy's Roulette record label. It's from September 65. The song is called Hurry On Home, Ben Aiken.
Hurry on home,
without a minute hand. Yeah. I'm just like the boy looking for the ice cream man. Without the sun, there would be no shadow. Without your love, pretty baby, nothing matters. I'm just like a candle, yeah, lost its glow. I'm just like a little lamp without a way to go. I'm just like a robin without a song to sing. Yeah. I'm just like a guitar without a string. I'm lonely, carry on, lonely, carry on. Oh, baby, 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 won't you please come home now? I'm just like a gypsy, yeah, looking for a home. I'm just like a dog searching for its bone. Yeah, I'm just like a ship that's lost at sea. Yeah, I need you to come, pretty mama, and rescue me. I'm lonely, hurry on, lonely, hurry on. Oh, baby, 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 won't you please come home now? Come on home, yeah. Well, and what would a rooster be without its crow? And what would a candle be without its glow? I need you, baby, need you so bad. You're the best girl I've ever had. Need you in the morning, need you at night. Come on, baby.
As Mr. Ben Aiken there. Ben Aiken from September 1965, song entitled Hurry On Home. And Mark's on a bus hurrying on home. I guess that is what he is doing there. But he is tuned into the Vinyl Treasure Show, and he asked Johnny G for an instant flip side here. So we're going to flip the 45 over here by request for Mark Speck, that's on a bus traveling somewhere. And let's flip over this Ben Aiken record on the Roulette record label, Hurry On Home. This artist from Philadelphia. Now, this is the original version of this tune, a song written by Samuel Bell and Lorraine Ellison. Now, you may be familiar with a cover version as done back in 1967 by Brenda and the Tabulations, but this is the original version. This charted regionally, number 20 on KATZ in St. Louis, Missouri. I hope it's for this side, Charlene. But anyway, let's go to September 65, an instant request for Mark Speck in our YouTube chat room. Ben Aiken and the original version of Stay Together, Young Lovers. This is on Roulette Records.
Seems against you, yeah. And the things they say break your heart, yeah. You can make it if you love one another. Don't let the things they say in each other. Yeah. And remember love's up and down all the way. You'll find shelter in each other's arms. Oh, and remember that you have your day. Yeah, 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 yeah. Together.
That's an instant request from Mark Speck sitting on a rock outside his apartment. A cool tune there. Ben Aiken with Stay Together Young Lovers. That's the original version for September 65 on Morris Levy's Roulette record label. Couple more 45s to go. Excuse me, before Johnny G signs off here. Up next, this girl group from New York City. 4 high school friends formed in 1962 as the Sparkles. They had a release on High Weiss's Old Town record label. Came out in 1964. They were Joannis Harding, Lucille Jackson, Patricia Villers, and the lead singer Barbara Peterkin. They were known as the Sparkles on Old Town, but they changed their name in 1965 to the Sables. They went from the Sparkles to the Sables. They had this release on RCA Records. What is it? Purchased from Teddy Van. So Teddy Van maybe recorded them, and then RCA purchased it from Teddy Van. That's what I think. February 65, the Sables on RCA. It's called I'm on Fire.
Fire, I'm burning. Fire, I'm burning. Fire, I'm burning. Fire, I'm burning. Ooh, baby, you touch me. I'm on fire. You look at me. I'm on fire. You don't know what you do to me. Ooh, can't you see? You started. I love fire. I'm burning. Fire, I'm burning.
There you go. Those are the those are the Sables. The Sables there from February 1965. That's on the RCA record label. I'm on fire. Johnny G's on fire. The fire's time to go out. That's it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank you for joining Johnny G, listening to these cool 1960s 45s out of my collection. If you want to get in touch with me, with same thing with requests and everything else, all the correspondence comes to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. If you missed any of the program, it'll be up momentarily on YouTube. It automatically posts, but no chat. You won't be able to see the chatter. Sometimes it takes 3 hours, sometimes it takes 6 hours, sometimes it takes a couple days, but it will be up eventually unless they block it out. I mean, the copyright police were out in force tonight, but they didn't shut it down at least. But hopefully they won't block it, because that's not good. I don't know why they do that. It's like ridiculous. I'm playing real records. These aren't fake. They're not bootlegs. They're real. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed all the tunes that I featured, and we'll be back next Wednesday night beginning at 9 p.m., 9 to midnight, with about a half hour overtime. We do that here on Oldies and More Radio, also on YouTube. And thank you, Charlene, again for all your help. Charlene helped me a lot today. She did, as I had a crazy day today. But we're going to close the show tonight with, we're going to go to Detroit, Michigan, although the lead singer of this group was originally from Birmingham, Alabama, but he relocated to Detroit. His name is Edward Hamilton, and he formed a group called the Arabians, first recording back in 1960 for the Jam label, which I think was picked up by it's on a red label. I don't remember what the label is. That's COVID fog for you. But had a bunch of releases on other labels. This is on Landrod. That was one. Carrie, Mary Jane, and this one first issued on the Carrie label in April of '63. But I'm playing it on the Landrod label, Landrod Records. I think it's out of Miami, Florida, if I'm not mistaken. I saw that on the label there, Miami, Florida. But it features Edward Hamilton on lead. This is from December '63. Edward Hamilton and the Arabians on Landrod Records. It's called Now You Have to Cry Alone, as we all go to bed. Thank you all for tuning in this evening. Hope you enjoyed the tunes. And if you know anybody who likes this music, tell them about the program. The show has been really growing leaps and bounds. Thank you all for that. Thank you all for your requests. And thank you all for the birthday wishes on the weekend. Thank you all for that. I really appreciate that. So I'll be back next Wednesday night for more soul records out of my collection. I'll see you Saturday night, hopefully. If not, I'll see you Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Just want to say, everybody, so long, the Arabians.
I told you no lie. Every time I was a minute late, I had to apologize. Now, right now, it is over. You have to cry alone, alone, alone. You have to cry alone. We've been through this many times before. This is nothing new. You accuse me of so many things, but I know I've been true. Now, right now, it is over. You have to cry alone. When I'm gone, when I'm gone now, when I'm gone. When the next man comes along, darling, tell me, what will you do? It's no good for a woman to be alone. This ought to be a lesson to you, hey. Now, right now, it is over.
many times before. This is nothing new. You accuse me of so many things, but darling, I know I've been true. Now, right now, it is over. You have to cry all alone. You have to cry alone. Go on and cry, girl. Go on and cry now. I cry my share. It's your time to sit right down and stretch with you. Go on and cry. Oh, you know you're gonna have to cry right now. Yeah. Don't you know you're gonna have to cry right now?